The Gabeshi explanation worked for a few weeks, coating Kojo's secrecy in a respectable layer of high-stakes business drama. He became the Mata CEO, and I, the supportive wife who understood the delicate dance of Ghanaian politics and construction contracts. Then came the Kumasi trip. I need 3 full days in Kumasi, yeah. Urgent site mobilization. We are behind schedule. I'll take the early flight tomorrow, he announced one Thursday night, packing a small, expensive leather duffel bag. 3 days. It sounded plausible, but my gut recoiled. Kojo had site managers. He had deputies. 3 days away from our crucial Accra base felt excessive, almost theatrical. 3 days? I asked, feigning casual interest while folding his clothes. Is the Tema team not handling the logistics? I thought that was handled by the new subcontractor, Kwesi. It is, Kojo replied, zipping the bag closed with unnecessary force. But this is about securing the next phase. High-level meetings with the Ashanti regional government officials. It requires face time. You know how those Kumasi elders are. They need respect. They need me. He kissed me briefly on the forehead, already halfway out the door. Don't wait up. I'll call you when I land. He left before dawn. The house felt instantly lighter, but the lightness was replaced by a crashing wave of paranoia. I felt like a detective in my own life, meticulously scanning for clues. I spent the morning running my own operation. I had a client meeting that day with Mr. Nkrumah, the head of marketing for a large cement supplier, a supplier who frequently dealt with Kojo's primary Kumasi site manager, Mr. Atta. I planned my move during the meeting's coffee break. I excused myself, walked to the window, and dialed the site manager's direct line. I practiced my voice until it was light, professional, and completely devoid of panic. Mr. Atta, good morning, sir. It's Ya, Kojo's wife, calling from Islegon. I hope the Kumasi air is treating you well. Ah, Madam Ya, good morning. The air is fine, but the work never stops. How can I help you? Atta sounded genuinely cheerful and very much present in Kumasi. I launched into my practiced lie. Wonderful. I'm calling because Kojo asked me to coordinate some urgent marketing materials for the new billboard near the site. We need to ensure the branding is consistent with the latest phase. Could you just confirm for me which hotel Kojo is currently using for these 3 days? I need to send the design files to his secure line. There was a moment of silence on the line, a hesitation that felt like an eternity. Then Mr. Atta's voice, slightly confused, came back. Madam, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Kojo is not here this week. My carefully constructed facade nearly cracked. I'm sorry, Kojo, my husband, left this morning for the 3-day trip. He's meeting with the regional assembly. Atta chuckled, a booming, dismissive sound that was instantly chilling. Ah, no, madam. Kojo was here, but that was almost 2 weeks ago. He came, checked the foundation, spent 3 hours, and was gone. Said he had urgent matters in Accra. He didn't mention coming back until next month for the roof framing inspection. Perhaps he's in Tema. The receiver felt slick in my sweating palm. The room, the comfortable air-conditioned executive lounge, spun slightly. 3 hours 2 weeks ago. Not 3 days, not today. He wasn't here. He wasn't here. Right, I managed, my voice sounding impossibly flat. Of course, I must have mixed up the dates. Too much pressure. Thank you, Mr. Atta. We will speak soon. I hung up, not knowing if my cover story was blown or if Atta had simply dismissed it as a forgetful wife. It didn't matter. The truth, cold and sharp, was delivered directly to my heart. Kojo was not in Kumasi. He had boarded a flight this morning, yes, but where? He had fabricated an entire 3-day business trip, complete with high-level governmental meetings to cover his absence. I walked back to my client, my mind numb. I finished the meeting, smiled, shook hands, and offered professional assurances, all while screaming internally. The betrayal was no longer a vague fear veiled by Gabeshi. It was a fact. Kojo had lied. He was actively and deliberately spending 3 days away from me, in a place I didn't know about, doing something I wasn't allowed to ask about. The Kumasi myth was shattered, and in its place, the terrifying reality of infidelity took root.